Yes, this natural light is a little strong. I think I'm sitting a little too close to the window. But I'm trying to vary my backgrounds, I guess. Trying to entertain you. Trying to be slightly different than the rest of the soap making world. Today's soap is inspired by a tiny moment in the pilot episode of Columbo. I actually referenced it way back in my very first Columbo soap video, and it is when Columbo comes back from the restroom at Leslie's house, and he asks about the lemon-shaped soap.
You know the soap you have in the bathroom? The one shaped like little lemons?
Yes.
When you use one and you put it back in the plate, how do you keep it from sticking to the others?
It's a problem.
So in the back of my mind, for a very long time, I have been planning to make soaps shaped like little lemons. I'm using a mold, so therefore I will not have any soap to cut. It will just be a mold. I am surprised coloring it yellow. These are lemons. Well, these are soaps shaped like little lemons. And fragrancing it with lemon essential oil. I'm adding double the amount of sugar that I usually would add because lemons are not sweet but sour, but I don't know where I'm going with that. And I'm going to use, I'm not sure if I'll be able to use all of it. If there's 8 ounces in here, I'm not sure, but I'm going to be using the lilac infused olive oil for this particular batch. So let's get to making these soaps shaped like little lemons. Okay. Let's see if we have 8 ounces of oil in here. Sure seems like it. All right, 8 ounces of lilac infused olive oil. Great. I forgot to mention that in here already was the coconut oil and shea butter. And here goes ½ ounce of castor oil. That's all that measuring we need to do. Done with this. Check this out. So I had this freezing. In here we have kaolin clay. We've got water. We've got my fragrance oil. And then my mica is in here. That's hilarious how it was all in its own little order. All right. So it's a kind of a clumpy. Oh, also sugar is dissolved in here. It was dissolved in the water. Now I need to add it to the lye, don't I? And I'll scrape that clean here in a second, but first I want to start mixing this in. Hopefully this yellow brightens up, huh? So I was thinking, you know how oftentimes when lemons are freshly picked, there's a little bit of green on each end? You know what I'm talking about? I was kind of thinking about putting a little green on the ends of my molds. While this cools a little, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here I have a little bit of green vibrance. And I think I packed away all my brushes, which was foolish of me, but ambitious and excited of me. I don't want very much at all. I want just a hint of green to see what that's like. And I won't make you watch me do this for everyone, but I'm letting you know that I am doing this for everyone. Okay, we have a little dash of green in each one of those. Let's take this big spatula out and just stick with the little one for now. My yellow does not look very yellow, and I am slightly concerned that these lemons aren't going to be the color I want them to be. But here we go anyway. And these 2 little clumps of shea butter should melt with the lye water. If not, they'll get smaller with the stick blender. but the heat involved with soap making should take care of that. I am really hoping this lightens up. This is dark. This looks like a turmeric soap. I don't want that. I want lemon soap. Well, let's do some stick blending and see what happens. The mysteries of soap making. Oh, these are awfully dark. Please lighten up, little soaps. My yellow vibrance is not very vibrant. It's just orange. And we know that the lemon essential oil does not discolor because I made a soap. Well, it kind of discolors to yellow, but that doesn't matter. But my Castile soap was not really discolored at all. Whoa. Take it easy, would ya? Don't need to be getting so wild and careless here. Look at this mess now. It was looking so nice. Oh well. Okay, now we know that 1 pound has a lot of leftover soap batter. And I was not thinking before I set this down, I should have set it on a tray. I didn't, so we're gonna have to move over here. Well, this makes a lot of samples. All right then. We'll see you for the unmolding, which isn't near as exciting as cutting soap, but that's just the way this one goes. Well, these look pretty dark still, don't they? Yes, they do. These look more like the color of peaches or tangerines or something. Orange lemons. What do you think about that? You can kind of see my green that I put on there, but if these were actually yellow, maybe it would have made a better difference. They smell good though. They smell like lemon extract, if you've ever used lemon extract. Well, they still are soaps shaped like little lemons. They're just not very yellow lemons is all. There's all my little peach lemons, and I'll just unmold one sample size to show you the sample, which might actually be just as much soap as the lemon. It has been several days since we made our little lemons. I like their color better today than I did the day that I unmolded them because they kind of looked orange. We'll see if the camera also thought they looked orange, but I thought they looked orange when I first unmolded these. But they look yellow now. They look like soaps shaped like little lemons, which is literally what I'm going to call them. That will be the name, soaps shaped like little lemons, because that's what Columbo called them. Now when I do sell these, I'm not selling just one. I'm probably selling them as 4, so it's like you get two lemons. Even though these are a little bit bigger than a half of a lemon. But you know, it'll be like you get one whole. You know what I'm trying to say. And the sample sizes are quite large, to be honest. This is like almost a hotel-sized soap. Pretty nice. Pretty good. Hi, Wesker. This is Wesker. He's my big rat. And he's a good boy. Yeah, you're a good little boy. Yep. By the way, rats are clean. Despite what you have heard, if you have negative things to say about rats, you don't know anything about pet rats. All you know is what you've read on articles or what you've seen in movies. You know nothing about pet rats. Sorry if that was a wake-up call for you. Pet rats are extremely clean, extremely smart, extremely sweet, and very friendly. They learn their names. They get potty trained. Mine are potty trained. Sorry, this wasn't a rant on rats. This was a video about soaps shaped like little lemons. So if you enjoyed these, eventually they'll be in my Etsy shop where you can get some soaps shaped like little lemons and see if you can figure out a way from keeping them from sticking to each other after you use one. Because it's a problem.